We're going to work on Snuggles today. He moves a lot. A lot of dogs that we do here, they move a lot, but you guys sometimes don't notice because we try to keep him still. I'm going to do with this guy what he does. They said he pancakes a lot. He just lays. He wants to lay down. He's a little tense. So I'm going to try to work through his head as quick as I can. We did a number 2 on his body. So I'm going to do a 0 on his head. And they say keep his eyelashes, his hair, and they're pretty light. As you can see those, we're going to save those. He's a good dog. He's just antsy and just wants to keep moving. I'd rather him lay down if he likes to pancake. If I could get him to lay down and stay, then I'm going to keep him that way. I'm going to do the clipper work first. I'm going to pass the clippers through the head, then the side, behind the eye, in front of the ear. Run him down. Do the chin as well. But if you pay attention to my left hand, I'm going to keep it on him at all times. If I give him a little bit of freedom, he will get up or he'll start moving around more. My left hand is controlling that. Stay, buddy. And I'm not using force with my left hand. In front of the ear. Chin. This is going to set the shape for me, and I'm just going to come back with the scissors and clean up everything. I could actually go one length shorter here. I think it'll look good. Or just go backwards. See what it takes off. He's trying to move. My hand moves with him. But if you noticed, I went from holding him here to not letting him go at all. I switched hands, came back, and I grabbed him from up here. I'm going to let him go for a little bit and see what he does. See? And it only took 2 seconds. Separating the neck from the head a little bit more. For new groomers, a dog like this would really stress you out if you don't know how to handle him, if you don't understand the importance of controlling him with your left hand. Nope. Right there?
Oh, nice.
Yeah?
Yeah, that was good.
And the eye corners. Pay attention to the tip of the blade here. Even though he moves a lot, I know how much he moves. So it's easier for me to know, like to anticipate his movement. Some like to see the blade there. My left hand there, as he moved up, I stopped with my right. And I tightened up my left a bit, and he stopped. And you saw how he even stopped panting too. Nothing hurt him. All right, now that that's done, eye corners are done. Let me just get a little bit actually from these right here. See if I can clean these up a bit. Just the top ones. Just a basic trim. This part should take you about 10 minutes. I'm just moving slower. All these little hairs, the lip. Even though he moves a lot, he's still very controllable. Dude, give me that. Give me that. Nope. If you pay attention to the tip of the scissors or the shears, I'm not opening them much, and I'm closing very gently. So if you have some dull shears and you're doing this, it's probably best not to. So don't worry much about the tongue if I'm opening it very little. All right, now we'll just set everything up. going to start here with the cleaning up the clipper work we did here. Nope. I usually like to use straight shears to do this kind of stuff, whether it's chunkers but not curves, but in this case it's for instructional purposes for you guys to see. I'm going to use some curved chunkers. You guys can see the difference. Do a half moon towards the ear and then clean this up. So I'll leave those lines there. Just clean them up. If you're a new groomer, you're not taking off too much length. It's always best and safest to do it scissoring towards the front from this side. It just takes longer to get the shape to match the other side. But it's safer versus if you're scissoring, you'll see some other groomers do it from the front. This way. It's not as safe because sometimes the ears move and you can't really see much. It's always better to take the safest route so you have a lot more practice and stay, buddy. If you notice my blade here, if his tongue was to come out, it would be on the bottom side of my blade. If it was down here, there's a chance I could cut him. If it's up here, the tongue is going to come from under the blade and it's going to be harder for me to cut. It's that part right there. Stop. All right, buddy. For a lot of groomers out there or people who are learning how to do this or they're new groomers and struggle with dogs that move a lot, like I said earlier, if I'm not controlling him from the beginning, he's going to move and move and move. And it's going to be a long process. It's going to be stressful. Dogs like these are the ones that usually get called to, hey, come help me with this dog. Come help me with this dog. He moves too much. How do I do this? I'm scared that I'm going to cut his tongue, or I'm scared that he just keeps sitting down when I'm trying to groom his body. You guys see that? That was easy. Super high alert. Take a little bit off this visor here. They don't like they like very, very short visor. They actually like to take it back a bit. All right, now the eyelashes. I'm going to grab them. And this is kind of tricky because there's a dog outside and I could hear earlier he turned because of it. I'm going to come in. Let's see. What's up? So the eyelashes are under my finger. And I have, there you go. He just thinks his owner's here. I think that's what it is. Yeah. They hear somebody. And then, as it is, dog, it's dangerous to scissor around his face. Hey. And then on top of that, we have to save the eyelashes too. So it's, and then he already has like that pink skin too. So it's kind of, he has a cowlick here. So that exposes it a little bit more. That's what the owner likes. Oh, damn it. They like the eyelashes to be exposed, so that part of the visor has to go. So the eyelashes are under my finger. Remember, his head shakes, so he was to shake there. He won't get poked with the tip of my shears. Now that the shape and everything is there, I'm just going to clean everything up, tidy it up.